what time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, he's back from the dead. Your show. Putting it on the map, yeah. Saskatoon. Right next to New York. New York. Yeah, what show, yeah? Your show. What time is it? Your show. Yeah, time to talk some shit, yeah. Your show.
You've tuned in, yeah?
Yeah, von Maggie. Bark, bark, wolf, wolf, who wants a treat, yeah? Keep listening.
Hello and welcome in to yet another incredible edition, watch this move, of your, oh, come on, I was trying to frame it in. So, now it got way too extreme. Marge, can you please come up here? Man, oh man, you know, lately she's been really sassy. My name's Gary, I am your host, and we're so thankful and grateful and happy that you have decided to join us yet again, as it is your show after all. We say it all the time, not just a clever name. No, we aren't the shitty Beatles out here. This is a real deal, your show, here for you, by the people, for the people. I'm just the fat guy that sits at the steering wheel, so don't worry about me too much. We do have the greatest camera of all time. Before we get to that, I also want to remind everyone, we are still, as far as we know, the only show originating from Saskatoon, going live 4 to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday, just like all those other mainstream shows. It's very cool. It's very fun. And a lot of people say it's really hard to go live for an hour straight. No, we got that. That's mostly because we have the best people ever here in this family, including just a hand. His name's the Phenom. Say hello, Phenom. Pretty cool, hey? Handbag. He pushes buttons, too. He does a lot of cool shit. We had the camera. Now, I think I can work this. And we're going to sort of get through this one pretty smoothly today. I got a good feeling because we have a guest that's sitting here in the green room right now, showing off some leg. Looking good. Yeah, you got to go way higher if you want to catch that camera. You better be one of those Broadway can-can girls, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to the Maggie Cam. There she is. The AC's not even on. She just really settled into her AC cool spot. The Maggie Cam, as always, it is here for you. Thanks to our friends over at Pet Planet on 8th Street, as they are your pet's natural grocer. When you head over there, you will have the greatest shopping experience of your life. I'm telling you that because it happens to me every time we go. You're greeted by their greeting dog. We got Margaret here. She greets for us. Leroy greets for Mike and or Rochelle over at Pet Planet on 8th Street. Then once you're in there, you get shopping, man. They got all the treats in the world in giant buckets everywhere, strewn about the whole facility. They got all the toys your pets can handle. They got the kennels. They got the beds. They have the greatest cleaning station in the history of cleaning stations. Right in the back, right next to the fridges, full of all the raw foods if you're looking to switch your dog's diet. They got all the normal dry foods. They have outfit. They have medication and everything in between. And if they don't have it for some reason, they will order it for you because they are angels in human form. We love our friends at Pet Planet on 8th Street so damn much. So thank you to Mike and Rochelle. And if that's not enough, they are also open after hours and on weekends. Thanks to Kirsten and Chris. So head by, say hello, and change your life for the better forever, man. I'm telling you, it happens every time. Over at Pet Planet on 8th Street, they are your pet's natural grocer. She barely moved there. She's tuckered. That's a tuckered old pup. All right, let's get into this.
Oh, eyebrows moved.
Is she winking? She likes to wink a lot.
You could just take a still picture of her and try to fool the viewers.
We would never.
We would never.
Dude.
You never lie to the viewers here.
Isn't that the best thing ever? Isn't it
rule one
so
of
nice?
Gary Club.
Always real, man. Always be real because everyone else would do that.
Yeah.
That's the difference. Do you think we lost Phenom?
I don't know where he went. There he is. He's back to you.
There's that guy. You know what he's doing? He's doing like triple work right now.
Yeah.
He's trying to get,
the next bloomer ready.
What's the first rule of the show? Like, I guess it's not like that anymore. I was told way back in the day, as long as your on-air quality is great, nothing else matters.
It's true.
So number one priority, number one focus always should be your on-air priority. That's shifted over the years.
Number two, just keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Well, we still like to live by those rules here. Ladies and gentlemen, our first guest of the day from Strip Down, also member of the All the Way Around table, minus yesterday. His name is Curtis Anderson.
Hey, jazz hands. What has happened? I missed a couple weeks.
Hold on. Avatar Anderson. Avatar Anderson.
Look at this. The sky's falling down.
I'm trying to give you your nickname back. Avatar Anderson.
Thank you.
There. Okay. Now we can talk. Yes, the sky is falling. You know what's happened. I can explain to you.
I was talking to. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. We have so many new shows here with so many different looks.
Yes.
That every time we change the set, we lose a little bit of cloud.
Yes.
Like it's all strewn
Good
all
sports
along
is
here.
like, oh, there's no clouds.
Yeah, he's like, these are
clouds.
good sports. These aren't cloud sports. So
How are things going?
We're good. I interrupt your story. Tell me your story.
No. I watch from afar when I cannot make it here, and I'm in awe. I'm in awe of the people you keep bringing on and the growth
Not me.
this
I already
place makes.
I already told you.
Yeah, but
They all come
your
through
home base.
He's our scout. He's the
You
he's the head of the pipeline that leads into this amazing facility.
I work the Berries games with Simon Hyatt.
How did he do last night?
He does great.
He's amazing.
He's so good at his job
And
across the board.
And that being a human.
But
like
at Berries, it allows him to show a little more personality, and it's the greatest thing. Because Simon Hyatt is always just like, straight down the line. He's calling sports. But at Berries, he could be a little silly. Like they have like dad jokes.
Oh, yeah.
Like really bad jokes.
Simon Says.
And he plays Simon Says, and he delivers these really terrible jokes that makes the audience groan. But he does it in a way that like...
endearing.
Yeah, that's a hard line to...
yeah. Trust me, as a guy who's failed at that a lot.
Right?
Yes.
Because you want to like tell the joke in a way that like the audience is in on it, that it's like it's supposed to be a bad joke.
Yeah. But you don't want to come out and say that. So
and he does that every time because I'm always in the crowd with a camera.
You're finding the people.
And they're like, they're laughing. I don't know. You have to be. You're going to a Berries game. That's the point of this. Listen to Simon Hyatt do what he does best.
He's so good.
Yeah,
he had another great performance here yesterday.
And I was saying that was like my best coup because I was always on the sports show.
Yeah.
And then one day I became Avatar Anderson because it was like I couldn't hide in the shadows anymore. We were dedicated the entire hour to making a team building.
Like
and so
25-year Blue Jays team.
I reached out to Simon Hyatt. I was like, I don't know anything about. The last time I thought about baseball is when Roberto Alomar was Catch the Taste for McCain Punch.
Yeah,
right?
So good.
So he put together my team and knocked it out of the park. And then he was actually watching and writing in, and I was like, you know what? Sweet. Why don't you just come by next week? Then he was in that chair. Then he was in this chair. And then he was in my chair, and I was in that chair. And then he was in my chair. Coach Chu was in that chair, and I was on the end. And then one day I just didn't show up, and I was like, the coup of the century. I got myself off the sports show full time.
The different phases of the moon, hey? If you did like a little one of those picture-by-picture thing, that'd be really funny to see.
And it's not that I don't love being on your show. It's just I have so little to bring to the table when it's hardcore sports.
You say that, but that all the way around table needs the guy that's not the sports guy.
Amazing.
We're all sports guys,
right?
You need that dynamic.
You need the dunce.
Appreciate it.
You need the dunce.
I haven't heard that term in years.
Right?
What a dunce.
You need that wind-up monkey, and I will always dance.
The game last night. Give us a little recap of the old Berries.
Triple
huge win.
Okay, it's extra innings. Is that considered overtime?
Yes.
Is that overtime? Baseball overtime?
They call it free baseball.
Free baseball?
Yeah. Because it's extra.
Gotcha. Okay.
Did they go to free baseball?
Went to the third inning of the free baseball.
Really? So what's that? 9, 10,
and,
11. So 12th inning?
Yeah.
Dude,
so then they had a guy on second. Watch this. You'll be really impressed.
I'm ready.
Right?
Yeah.
Guy on second phenom. Are you with me? Like this is the most his dad's talk sports. The guy at the home plate, the batter.
Casey at the plate,
right? Yeah. He bunts.
A sack bunt.
He bunts. He sacrifices himself just to get the guy to third.
You know what we call that?
Sacrifice?
Well, yes, but also small ball.
My sacrifice. That's all I could hear. It was Creed. He sacrificed himself, right?
He did.
And so
he did.
They threw it to first, I think. I don't know how it went. They threw it to first and got about. Then when they threw it to the next guy, he missed.
Oh, he dropped it.
He dropped it. So then the guy that was on third
got to go home.
Ran home.
And that ended the game.
Ooh,
that's a bad feeling.
And the funny thing was, I don't have to, like, I'm not shooting the actual game. I'm shooting the in-stand stuff. And then at the end, I run out and I get the celebration.
Oh, hell yeah.
So I'm waiting for the game to end. And I'm recording what probably, they're going to win. They always win. So I'm recording on my phone. And I get the bunt. I get the miss. I get the guy sliding right towards me. Like, this is so good. And my phone has done an update now where, like, if something's playing, it will record the audio of whatever's playing. Okay. So while I got the video, it was recording some like YouTube video that was playing in the background, the audio. So, right? So I listened to it back, and
can't
I'm
use
like,
that.
I cannot wait to hear the roar of the crowd.
Yeah.
And I'm hearing like, why don't white people like to vote? And I was like, what? No,
And like
no!
super loud
I was
too, eh?
so
Yeah.
excited to post this, and it was
Oh.
ruined. So then I had to like
Yeah.
do some doctoring, and I
Get
think I
that
put in
audio
like
out
a
of there.
WWE
I was gonna say
theme,
fake
and I
crowd,
was just
yeah.
like,
Still though, hey.
content creation.
Still.
Come on,
you did
iPhone, figure it out.
You did get the video.
I did.
Now, any highlights from the crowd? I saw there was a girl dressed in a hot dog.
Yeah, Kiara Miller.
Kiara, that's her name. Thank you.
Shout out
to
Kiara
Kiara.
Miller.
We love. Hey, are we ever gonna get her in here?
We
I feel like she's really good. The times that I've seen her work, she is incredible, man.
She is surprisingly funny. And she
See,
has
interesting.
I don't know what the word. It's not dark. She has an adult sense of humor.
Very
she
good.
was dressed as a hot dog.
Yeah.
And all night she was like, "Can I say this hot dog pun?" And then she'd look at me, and then she'd go.
Yeah.
And then a few minutes later, she'd think of another one and go, "Can I say this hot dog pun?"
No.
So,
Because she works with Croker over there, doesn't she? Yeah.
yeah.
Croker's a member of this team. Absolutely.
Right?
Dude,
She should be on here.
congratulations
She
to
should be on
Croker.
here.
Yeah, we'll get back to that.
One-liners with Kiara.
Congratulations to Croker on the new baby. We love you, Croker and Brentley. You guys are amazing. And I haven't got to say that officially yet. Happened like
Yeah.
a couple days ago. They had another baby.
Yeah.
So congratulations to them. I'm going to put that in your hands. Let's get Kiara.
congratulations?
The Kiara. in
Oh,
your
sure,
hands.
yeah, absolutely.
Let's get her in here. Let's get some one-liners. Let's get her cracking
She's
wise.
back, I think, on the 24th. She has one more game where she's doing the instant
Okay,
stuff.
we're gonna send you in.
Absolute.
Just like with Flats and just like with everyone else, just plant the seed. Let her know there's a place for her.
Like professional. And it was really fun. It was a really fun night. Yeah, good energy.
Makes me happy.
Good kid.
Anything else cool from the crowd? Any other funny little shots you got? or anything?
It's a really good vibe there. I mean, I will be honest, I have come to really respect the sport of baseball since being on the show.
You got the hand moving around. The hand's like, what?
Yeah. No.
Why? What is it?
Just
what's it about
listening
baseball?
to Coach 1 and 2 and you and Simon, of course, talk. But I mean, I've heard Simon talk about baseball for like 20 years that we've worked together, and
It's a beautiful
like
game.
In 1 year, because you know when you have one person that's passionate about something, it's so easy to dismiss.
Dude, we're wrestling fans. Of
I
course we
know,
do.
right? Like no one cares about wrestling, but when there's two of us here and you put Simon here, it's kind of like okay, it's
And
not just one person's insanity.
This is what I'm talking about. This is the value of having that outsider come in because you represent the viewer if the viewer is not versed in baseball.
So, and again, it's nothing personal to Simon Hyatt because I think the world of him. But when
best.
you have one person in your life being like, baseball's the absolute best. Like, this guy bunted when they thought he was going to strike, and then he got the guy to third, and it was a sacrifice. And I'm like, this sounds This sounds lame.
Sacrifice.
It sounds lame. But then when I hear a panel of people discuss it, and
why it's cool and why it's exciting,
it props it up a little more. So yeah, I've come to actually really understand the sport and really appreciate the sport.
Makes me
just
so
thanks
happy,
to being here.
Makes me so damn happy.
I'm not just like looking through the camera now as like I do with most sports. I'm like, yeah, okay.
You have said that
sense.
being one of the go-to camera guys in this province, that the fact that it's become work for you has taken away from your ability to enjoy the events.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't go home and watch the game.
That's it.
As I'm
I get
watching the
that.
game constantly.
I get that. Dude. I'm totally with you. You want to turn off?
Yeah. And I'm more like, there's games where they'll be like, who won? And I'll be like, did win?
Great question.
Like, who are the Blades playing? And I'll be like,
the whole game.
Who were they playing? But I'm not thinking about that. Like I'm following the play.
You're doing your job.
Reactive.
That's it.
Yeah.
You're doing your job.
So,
and your job doesn't allow you to take in all that other stuff.
So I appreciate sports and the food they put on my table, but
this makes me so happy. Just leave it there. It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good.
All right.
That's perfect. Strip down. A couple more minutes before we send you out here.
Yes. Big announcement coming this weekend. We're going to drop the next one. And there will be, I don't know if we can do without a live studio audience.
Are we locking in every time now?
I don't want to say every time, but there is definitely an appetite from the artists
for a crowd.
Well,
of course,
I have had
everyone
people
loves
coming out of the wood of the woodwork, being like, "Hey, can I come on the show again?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And they're like, "But with a crowd?" And I'm like, "It feels like we hit reset, and it's a brand new show."
They're totally using that to leverage against you. You know that.
What do you mean?
All these bands are like, "I'll only come back if you got that crowd, Curdy."
Well, and now it's like I've got my circle of friends. And I'm like,
true.
I don't want to lean on them.
You are 2 for 2. You are 2 for 2.
I know, but there was a bit of a thing
run.
last time where a bunch of stuff came up at the end, and that was very stressful.
Yeah,
trying to fill that place
and
2 hours,
and then having to perform.
Yeah,
not good.
So I was like, I don't really want to do that because It's invite only because we only have room for 22 people.
Well, maybe
So
we just
I can't open it up and have 50 people show up.
Nope, there's
So I
no
have to
room.
make sure the 22 people that I invite or want to come can actually come.
I
And that was what I
think-
ran into last time. So now I'm like, okay, if you want a crowd, can you at least commit to like
Bring some.
7 or 8 seats?
I'm thinking we could do a damn near full damn crowd for you.
Yeah.
Like we have,
Well, it's
like
starting
we have a core and we have like an outer core and then like an outer core, but all
And a
are
cora.
considered family and a hard core. And if we got the entire family, we could probably fill 22 spots.
That'd be crazy.
I think we
We'll
could.
have a night. Let's
Just
do it.
saying. All right, dude. We're gonna let you
Yeah,
loose.
and really quickly, like Adam's coming back from here. I know Adam from this
Yeah,
place.
LB.
And
That's our
he's
sweet prince.
coming to do audio for the
Dude,
second time in a row to
He's
fill in.
the face about the place.
Yeah.
Man, he was 18 years old when he put all this together. Can you believe that?
Phenom is taking the reins next year. He's going to switch direct. Yeah. He's
doesn't-
ready.
He's ready. I was
He's
gonna
ready.
say he looks confident.
Yeah.
I didn't really think at first, but there it is. Yeah, he's giving the face.
I was showing him negative space. See if you can get a Gary negative space.
Oh boy.
Let's see if we can do this before I go.
Oh, I don't
Okay.
know what that means.
Oh, you can do it right now.
Oh, he's
but you
doing it.
wanna
Web
do- there
super
you go.
super
Okay,
spooky
watch.
ghost cam.
Look, do a half dissolve with Gary.
Oh, half dissolve with me.
Tell a miracle. Look.
Whoa, what if I look up?
Now, if you're playing the guitar, you're going from the wide to the close. Oh, that's art. It's like one of those Sears photo things, you know?
That was pretty good.
That's 90% of the show. Watch any
There it is,
music
there
show.
it
It's
is.
negative
Yeah.
space. See?
Man, this is tripping. I'm tripping
right.
balls, bro.
All right. It
Dang, that's fantastic.
was a pleasure. I'm out of here.
Curtis Anderson, everybody! What an appearance. God, I love you. Hey, did you see that real quick?
What am I looking at? Dr. Booty Quiver.
Tales from the Booty Patch,
I
bro.
don't even have that yet.
I know, it's a new album out now.
Amazing.
It's incredible. So next time we'll celebrate it more. He's got a song called Manchovy. And it's all about an anchovy that grows muscular, manly arms and legs. And the whole song's about his adventures. Best thing ever. Okay. All right, we're gonna throw this now, as we got a lot going on here today. We are gonna jump into our Thursday tradition. I like to call him the Thursday alarm. In case you're wondering what day it is, he always helps remind us. Let's go ahead and roll right into that one, my sweet, beautiful phenom. Another Thursday, another Matt Young from CTV.
Oh yeah!
In the
oh
house.
yeah! Oh
Welcome
yeah!
back,
oh, yeah,
brother.
Yeah, good to see you, man. For
How
sure.
have
for sure,
you
for sure.
been?
I've been fantastic. Things have been going good. It's been a very busy week. I've had a lot going on. Of course, on CTV we're chasing the wildfires and that sort of thing. So we're making sure we get you all the information about that. But it's been a good weekend. I actually have some family that's visiting in town from Arizona.
Oh baby,
So,
here we go.
That's the thing. It gets hot down there. So like I think I said,
for a
they
cool
come
down.
up here for a cool down, and then the winter. It's the opposite.
That's
I
right.
go down there and visit. So we switch it up.
Give and take relationship. I love
There
it.
you go. There you go. So they're up visiting, and this is kind of cool because they're up visiting, and of course they're traveling a little bit through Canada.
Yeah.
And we like to talk a lot about video games and do fun things with gaming. We like to mod
Yes.
games and have our own little twist on video games and have a local flair to it, like a
Oh, baby.
Saskatoon flair, right?
Yes.
And we talk local sports as well. And I found a goofy game that has a little bit of Saskatoon in it that we're going to try and play. And this is going to be weird, but I think we're going to have a good time. So
We got a saying around here. It's from the TV show Workaholics. It goes,
There you-
let's get weird.
let's
get
get
weird.
weird.
Let's get weird. So
Well, we're
that's what
going to get
do.
weird. We're
Here
going to
we
get
go.
weird. We're going to weird with a DOS game.
Here we
There
go.
used to
Man,
be something called DOS games.
Oh, there was a bunch of them.
DOS
Ooh,
games
they were
in the
good.
1980s and 90s where you actually literally had to type in commands to tell the game to do something. You didn't have a wireless controller like you do now. So I found a DOS game, and I'm going to start it up here.
I'm so
Just hang
excited
on
for
one
this.
second. Whoops, just got to make sure that I...
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is how it worked. Look
There
at
we
this.
go.
Look at
So
this.
we found this cool game. It's called
Grass
Country
Country,
Canada. I mean, I don't know. It's called Cross Country Canada. It's basically this educational game.
It reeks of school.
That-
it
that-
reeks of school.
And you just
Yeah.
drive around Canada and you learn about stuff,
Look
and
at
it's
this.
kind of neat. So I thought, okay, let's have a little fun with this. Now, We're not going to be very good at this game because I have like a trusty manual I printed
Nice.
off here, so at
We
least,
got
at least
our
I
own
know a little bit
instructions.
about what I'm doing.
Oh, boy.
So I kind of created a game here, like a sort of a saved game, and so what it is
Look
you
at this.
basically start off and you're
Hey,
in
it's me.
Canada, and
Gary's
hey,
there.
look, it's Gary, right? Because we got the game, and you're driving around a semi truck.
Nice.
And
I've
you
always
got to
wanted to be a
drive
trucker.
around different parts of Canada,
Hell
and
yeah.
you got to drop off commodities in different cities, and
Some
it's
goods.
supposed to help
Dropping
you
off the
learn
goods.
geography. So,
Okay.
Gary, we're gonna get our best semi-truck driving skills,
I love this
and we're gonna
already.
try this. So,
Okay.
okay. So why don't we? Can we zoom in on the monitor?
Yes,
Can
of
we do that?
course
Okay.
we
All right.
can.
Let's zoom in on the monitor. I'm
Going
gonna lower
up,
my
we're
chair just a
going in.
little
Hey,
bit.
perfect. Yes.
There we go, so that we can.
And we are going in. Ladies
Okay,
and gentlemen,
we're
we are
going in.
going
We're
to the
going in. We're
TV.
going in. We're going in. And okay, and I'm gonna zoom in. Okay.
There
So
you go. Oh, look at
right
this.
now,
We got just
okay,
the top of
if
your
you
head.
look, okay, that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
It'll still work. It'll still work.
yeah,
It'll
we're
still
good.
work.
So we'll frame that in a
So
little more.
right now, and oh yeah, you
So
can.
we're in
There we
Manitoba.
go. We're in
Okay.
Manitoba right now. Now, what you do is you actually use commands to tell yourself what to do. So right now, the little dot that's flashing up there,
Yeah,
right there.
we're in Winnipeg?
Okay, we're in Winnipeg right
Okay.
now. Okay.
Boo, Winnipeg,
And what
right?
we need to do is you have to find commodities in different cities
Okay.
and then drop them off. So our goal today is we're going to try and find a commodity and we're going to try and drop it off in Saskatoon.
Woo!
Okay. So
Let's
we're
hit
going to
the
learn a
road,
little
baby.
bit. Let's hit the road. So the first thing we got to do is we're going to have now the commodity that we're going to go after is there's a list of them here. You can do anything. I mean, they have steel, they have aircraft parts, asbestos. Who wants to pick up asbestos?
No, thank you.
That's it. No,
We'll
we won't
pass
pick up
on that
that one.
one.
We're gonna get good old fashioned. We're just gonna get some concrete. We're gonna get
Oh, I
cement.
love it. Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out
So-
to our friend. Hey, we have concrete friends here. Sutner Concrete Services.
Okay.
Love them.
Shout out.
That's a quick
there we
shout out
go.
to the
Let's do it. Let's do
lifetime
it.
sponsors. They built this place.
And they
SCS
well,
built
that's
this whole
great.
studio. Yep.
Okay,
They're
well,
our
okay,
guys.
well, they got the concrete in Calgary.
We're gonna get them some
so
some
we're
concrete.
they need some concrete. So now we're gonna have to go. So we have to type in a command. We're in Winnipeg. Calgary
Ooh.
is west.
Okay.
So we need to go west. And
Oh, we
your
got to turn the
is-
truck.
we got to turn on the truck. Hold
Come
on.
on,
Okay,
Gary.
okay, come on.
Jeez,
Turn
the key.
on truck. That should.
Tell me it goes through. Yes.
There you go. You get the vroom vroom. Okay, so we're going. Okay.
That is either a vroom vroom or a huge fart, one or the other.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, I'm with you.
What did
I'm
you
with
eat?
you. Yeah, exactly. Nobody wants to ride in this semi.
Let's go west. And
Oh,
we're
here we
gonna
go.
All right, we're
Okay.
driving, and we got our little gas gauge. We got a little gas
Yes.
gauge here, and
This
it
is
shows
awesome.
you what
It's
time
winter
it is,
time, too,
right?
I noticed.
And it is winter time. Yeah.
Yes.
Welcome to Brandon, Manitoba.
Hey, we made it.
Population 40,200. We crossed the Assiniboine River, but we need
Beautiful.
to go further west. So we're gonna go west again.
See you
And
later,
this time-
Wheaties.
And we're gonna stop, and we can actually speed.
Oh boy, we're gonna go over.
We're
Oh
gonna
boy.
go over the speed limit.
Oh, no, we're
we
cooking
go over
now.
the speed
Whoa.
limit. Now we're in
Hey, we're in
Saskatchewan,
Saskatchewan.
Canada's breadbasket. There you go. Welcome to Regina, the capital city, 188,000 people. Okay.
So hold on, was that the population back in 1991?
I guess
That's
it
pretty
must
cool,
have been.
hey?
That's when the
That's kinda
game was
neat,
made,
yeah.
right?
I
So
can get into
so
that.
100 now.
The learning has begun.
We are. Now we're gonna go. Now we got to get to Calgary. I think we would go west again, probably. Hold on, let's go west again because
Okay.
Calgary's. I don't know if we'd go up through Saskatoon. Probably not. So we're
go
gonna
right through
keep
Moose
going.
Jaw.
And now we got a gas gauge, so you're gonna have to make sure that
Yeah,
at some point that we
gas
fill up.
up. There-
Welcome to
there's
Moose
Moose
Jaw,
Jaw. Okay.
Saskatchewan.
Look at that, only
Population
38,000.
38,000 people. Now, let's keep going. It's in Calgary, but hold on, we can look around. So right now, right in
Oh, this
Moose
is
Jaw,
cool.
we'll look.
Hey, there's the
You
Moose Jaw
are
restaurant.
beside a restaurant. Okay.
Are we
all right.
hungry? Do we need to eat?
I
Is
don't
this
know.
like a
I don't
Sim
know.
situation?
Should we eat? What
Eat
if
a
we type
burger.
in eat?
Yeah.
Your meal
Hey,
arrives. Hey, we're at Gary's
Gary's
Cafe.
Cafe.
Gary's Cafe.
We
Gary's
satisfied our
Cafe.
hunger with local favorite pierogies and Saskatoon berry pie.
There you go. And we
Oh,
paid
we
to
paid
pay
$10.
and that's not bad. That's a good deal.
Actually, okay.
Thank you,
yeah.
Moose Jaw. Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right. Okay.
Pierogies
okay.
and pie, baby. For
All
$10
right. All right. All right. Let's go back to our local map, and then we're gonna
This is
go
really cool.
west again. Okay.
There we
And
go.
hold on, we're gonna cheat on the speed limit a little bit because
Nice.
we want to get to Calgary
wonder if any
faster.
coppers-
Okay, yeah, don't blame me if you get caught.
Yeah.
That's what it says. Weather bulletin cloudy, and welcome to
Oh,
Medicine
here we
Hat,
go, okay.
Alberta. Alrighty. Now we got to get to Calgary. We could go down to Lethbridge and then go up,
Or go up
or
and
we could.
across.
Well, let's go.
Northwest? When you want to take?
I don't think it really matters. I don't think one's going to be faster than the other. So
Well, we do
let's-
have weather is clear, which is nice.
weather is clear. So let's go west,
We're gonna go left.
and we'll keep going. Now,
Oh,
it's almost sun. It's too
So
dark to
drive
drive
without
without
your
your
lights
lights
on.
on.
We gotta turn our
We gotta turn our
lights
lights on. How do you turn
Come
on the
on.
lights? There's got to be. Hold on.
no,
there's
just
a
type
command.
in.
There's
Just
got
type
to
in
be
turn on
command-
lights.
Turn on lights. That'll probably work. Turn
if I know anything
on
about these things.
lights.
There we
There we go.
are.
Okay.
Beautiful.
All right. So we'll continue to go west, and
Uh-oh.
we're
We're in a
visiting some
Japanese
sort of
garden?
Japanese garden in
Oh,
the middle
boy.
of the night. Welcome
That's
to
pretty cool.
Lethbridge, Alberta. Okay. Population 62,000.
Now, are we
Now-
gonna go? Are we gonna stay the night, or are we gonna go up?
Well, well, we could sleep.
Oh, yeah,
I
we
think
got a
we could
sleeper.
probably
It's a semi.
sleep.
A little early, maybe.
You managed to fall asleep without much
That's
difficulty.
pretty good, I
you are
wish.
awakened once by some traffic and
Fall
sleep again. You wake up 8 hours later and
You're
you're
a
a bit
bit
hungry.
hungry.
All right, we're a bit
Okay,
hungry.
we're at the
Hold
gas
on.
station.
Wait, we're at a gas station.
Got a
So
gas station
let's
snack.
fill up. Hold on. Let's fill
Oh,
up
yeah.
with gas. You fill your tank and pay. All
Perfect.
right. And should we eat? I don't know. Should
Oh
we
yeah,
eat?
let's get something. In
Okay.
there.
The restaurants are not
Oh,
open.
boo,
Ah,
so we
it's
gotta
not
start.
24-hour. What is
What kind
this?
of truck stop are we
All
looking at
right,
here?
all right. So let's go back to our local map, and then we'll go. Hold on. Let's go. Well, let's go north to Calgary. Okay.
Sir, here we go.
Okay. So here we go, and we're driving in the middle.
5 a.m. It's 5 a.m. right now.
Speed. By the way, it warns you. Now we got a warning about the speed limit.
Yeah.
Welcome to Calgary,
Hey,
Alberta.
Stampede City. Here we go.
684,000. Okay. Now we're in Calgary, so I think now we got to get the cement. So let's get cement. All right.
This is so cool.
You don't need that
I thought
commodity.
we were picking it up.
I thought,
Concrete?
I thought we're.
Unless I get concrete,
Hold on.
you don't
Let's
need
see.
that commodity.
Aircraft parts. Oh, our next commodity is aircraft parts. Oh, what the heck? Okay, so is that what we're supposed to do? Okay. Well, that's
So
where
are
would
they
that
in
be?
Calgary?
That would probably be. Oh, that would be like in Toronto or someplace. I don't know. Do we gotta go? Do we gotta go all the way to Toronto? we went the wrong direction. I don't know. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let's go. I know what we'll do. We'll go east. Okay. You can't go that way.
Oh,
What do you mean I
no.
can't go that way? What about northeast? Can we go northeast? I don't understand that. What about? No. Okay, we're going
There, okay.
northeast. And hold on, we're gonna speed a little bit because
We're gonna get pulled over so hard.
Wow, maybe not. You cross the border into Saskatchewan and
We're
enter
back
the
in.
central time zone. Welcome to Saskatoon.
City of Bridges,
We're in the city of
baby!
Bridges. Population 202,000. I didn't know that. I didn't know it was
We're
that
learning a
much back
lot.
then.
We're
Okay, we are
learning a
learning a
lot.
lot. Okay, so now we're gonna go to. Let's go south to. What do you mean I can't go southwest? Okay, we can go to. We'll go down to Regina. You
Oh,
are
we're
very
very
hungry.
hungry.
We're getting very hungry again.
Yeah, we
well,
gotta
the
eat,
last
man.
place wasn't 24 hours,
Yeah, we
so
got
we
screwed
couldn't.
over.
We couldn't stop there.
Oh, we're back
Now,
in Calgary.
wait, we're back in Calgary. Hold on. How do we get to Calgary? That's make This is so weird. Okay, hold on. Can we do south?
East.
Oh, I
Oh,
should have
hitchhiker.
What?
You have
We've been in an accident?
Oh my God, we were too
What?
hungry. Probably.
Hold
we lost
on.
our
I
focus.
got distracted by the hitchhiker.
Yeah, you saw it.
I
right?
saw that
was,
guy.
Okay.
Okay, so
So we found ourselves. a
we got
hitchhiker here.
to hold on.
What do you do after an accident?
Radio for help.
Nice.
Okay,
that.
let's radio for help. After a short wait, a tow truck arrives and the driver fixes your truck.
Nice.
The repairs cost you $200
That's a
bucks.
cheap fix.
Okay, so where are we? We are in like the middle of the road down to Medicine Hat. So let's keep going southeast. The truck is not turned
of
on.
course.
Okay, turn on. Hold on, turn on truck. Okay,
There it is.
okay, and now we're gonna go southeast again.
Okay.
Weather bulletin cloudy. You are
Uh-oh.
driving in past Alberta's Badlands in North America. See, you learn a little bit
That's what
about
I'm saying.
Canada,
It's
which is
very
kind of
cool.
neat. And a collection of dinosaur fossils. Okay, so we're gonna go east now, and we're gonna speed because we want to get to Toronto because I think that's where the aircraft parts are. At least according to the manual that I have.
We are
so,
exhausted.
oh gosh, we're
and
running
we're
out of
hungry.
and we're running out of gas.
And we have no.
And we're running out of gas. Can we get to Regina and fill up
Come on,
with
baby.
gas?
Come on, baby.
You are exhausted.
We know.
You can see it right
Yeah.
there. You are
RCMP Museum.
RCMP Museum. That's in Regina. Okay, and welcome to Regina. Now we're gonna go.
You need to
We
gas
need
up.
to Well, first of all,
Yeah,
okay,
sleep.
let's
Yeah,
fill up.
okay.
Let's fill up. Let's fill up. We need to fill up. You fill up your tank and pay, and then we need to sleep in hotel because there's got to be a
Nice.
hotel in
Yeah.
Regina.
Oh, there we
You can
are,
look
baby.
for a hotel. Look at that nice little room. Hey, I mean, maybe it
gorgeous.
even
I
has
love the
cable
painting,
TV.
yeah.
All right. Back in 1991,
Yeah,
right?
very good. Only
Room,
30
room.
bucks for a hotel.
30 bucks for a hotel room. Yeah, by the way, you'll notice the prices are a lot cheaper. It's called inflation.
That's
Here we
right.
are. Okay, so
Not only
we're-
that, we just slept
now
till
we're-
2 o'clock in the
yeah,
afternoon.
exactly.
That's very
Okay,
realistic
so
for
we're
us.
gonna go east, and we're gonna speed again,
Oh boy,
and
here we
we're
go.
gonna be.
Oh,
what
not
happened
another
now? Did we get
accident?
into another accident? Hold on.
Our
Okay,
speeding seems to be a little
radio
dangerous.
for help. Okay, another $200. We're gonna run out of money.
I was wondering how much we
Um,
had.
The truck is not turned
Oh,
on. Oh man,
Vroom, vroom.
we keep forgetting the keys, right?
Vroom.
It's not. It's probably not a key fob because this is
Yeah,
in 1990.
No kidding.
Okay, so we're gonna keep going. And now we're in Manitoba,
Okay, we're
land
back
of
where
a
we
thousand
started.
likes, right? Okay, now we're back in Brandon. We're gonna go east again and hit up Winnipeg. What?
Come on, man.
You're a terrible driver.
I am. Clearly.
We are bad drivers.
You know
okay,
what?
okay.
I think I'm a terrible driver because we're speeding
Because
so much.
well, no, well that time we weren't speeding. That
Oh,
time we
geez,
were.
that's just
That
bad luck.
the truck is not turned on. Okay.
Vroom,
Keeps
vroom.
reminding us. Okay,
Yeah.
hold on. We're gonna get there. It won't take long. You pass
Cloudy.
through Portage La Prairie.
Okay.
Okay, and welcome to Winnipeg.
There we go.
Okay, gateway to the west. Even though we're headed east. Okay, 639,000. Okay, so let's go east again, and this time we're gonna speed one more time because we got a lot
Yeah,
of
baby.
insurance.
Come on now.
Weather's
so much
clear.
insurance.
Welcome to
Hey,
Ontario. Okay, and welcome to Kenora, Ontario. We're getting closer
Slowly
because
but
I'm pretty
surely.
sure that's where the aircraft parts are. Okay, so now we're gonna go. Can we go east again? No, we can't go that way. We can go southeast. All right, we're not gonna speed this time. Oh wait. Pick.
Yes.
Should we pick
I'm
up?
so happy we're doing this. Yeah.
We're picking up the hitchhiker.
That's right. Hop
You
in.
can't. What do you mean I can't do that? I can't pick up the hitchhiker?
Hold on.
I
There's
guess-
gotta be hitchhiker one word maybe.
Hold on. Let's try it one more time. Pick
Yeah.
up hitchhiker.
Hey,
Pick up hitchhikers
it
can be very dangerous. Are you sure you want to?
Yes.
Yes. And you know what? Let's just say it's Brando. He needs a ride.
Brando needs a ride, baby.
All right. Thank you very much.
happy.
All right. Let's keep going southeast. And
1 a.m. We're picking
we're,
up hitchhikers.
we're now in the Eastern Standard Time.
Oh, no, and we
no.
crashed with a hitchhiker.
And it's not even winter time. It's like not even we
Yeah,
can.
it's just a little-
Okay,
it's
so let's
clear.
radio for help one more time. We had 4 accidents.
Our truck must be hurting.
I mean, yeah, the tow truck driver. Is it the same tow? You guys again?
come
you know
on,
what I
man,
mean?
yeah.
Okay.
At least we remembered the keys.
Where are we? Okay, we're almost in Thunder Bay. So let's keep going southeast a little bit more, and we should get to Thunder Bay. Okay. Thunder Bay,
Beautiful,
Ontario.
look at
It
that,
does
it's
look
nice,
nice.
yeah.
All right, it does look nice. All right.
Sun's
With a
coming up.
carefree wave, your passenger
Oh,
departs.
perfect.
All
Thank you,
right, we'll see you
hitchhiker.
later. Hey, you're
Bye,
welcome.
buddy.
No problem. We'll pick you up on the way back.
I love
okay.
the carefree wave.
Yeah, I know. I know. It's sort of like,
It's
see
beautiful.
ya.
Yeah,
there you go.
exactly.
There you go.
Thank
There
you
you go.
so
There you
much.
go. All right, we're
North
on
Shore
the
of Lake
North
Superior.
Shore of Lake Superior,
Beautiful.
and we're getting close. Welcome to Sault Ste. Marie,
There it is,
Ontario.
home of the
Population
Greyhounds.
84, and now we're gonna go east. And because now we're getting closer. I think
Yes, we are.
Sudbury is next.
Oh, we're
By the way,
exhausted again.
it's
Damn
clear, and we
it.
got into another accident. I think somebody's hitting us.
We are having
It's
some
not us. I don't
serious
know.
driving
Yeah, we
issues
are not
here.
doing very well.
This is
Okay,
something.
turn on truck again. At some point, do you not just like get a replacement? You know what I mean?
This
All
truck's
right.
gonna have a lot of problems.
Yeah. We're limping along.
Yes, we are.
Sudbury.
Okay, we're close to Sud.
Lights. We have our lights on, and welcome to Sudbury, Ontario. Okay, we should fill up with gas. Fill up. So we fill up with gas, and there's the gas station. You
And
look
we're
for a gas
exhausted
station.
again.
You managed to find one. Okay, so we should sleep a little bit,
Yeah.
and you managed to fall asleep without much difficulty.
Beautiful.
Good. We're awakened by some traffic. You wake up 8 hours later, and you can't go
Uh-oh,
much
we got
further
it. Come on,
without
gas
eating.
station, please be open.
Come on, please be open. The restaurants are not open.
How are they
now.
not open?
Ah, hold on. Are we close to a town that? Are we? Okay. Okay. Let's go southeast. See how far we can get. It's because we're hungry. That's the problem. We didn't stop at a restaurant.
too hangry,
it's
bro.
it's my fault.
Yeah.
Radio for help, and then turn on truck. Okay, we're kind of getting used to this.
really
whole-
good at this.
We're,
now,
we're
yeah.
getting good. We're getting good at the accidents because
amazing.
we've been in so many of
Mhm.
them. You're driving along the shore of Georgian Bay and 30,000 islands. Okay. Welcome to Toronto,
Hey,
capital of what
we
we
made
finally.
it.
Okay, we made it now.
Go Blue Jays.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, that's cool. So you get
The
wow. A
Sky
CN
Dome.
Tower. Okay. So we want to.
That's so cool.
Okay. Now I believe Toronto's where the aircraft parts. So get aircraft parts. And if I think. Yes.
Hell yeah.
We got it. We got our commodity
Aircraft
that we needed.
Parts in the
There we
truck.
go.
There they
There we
go
go.
into the truck. We now have
Okay.
our aircraft parts for
We finally
Saskatchewan.
got our aircraft parts. So
Amazing. Good work.
Good work, Gary. Here's a clue to your next commodity. These items are printed pages bound together to store information. Canada exported over
Newspapers,
530.
bro.
Is it newspapers? Hold
They
on.
got to be newspapers.
Okay.
Oh.
What about books?
Yeah, books.
A
Bound
book.
Together.
Correct. All right. So our next commodity is books. Now we're not going to try and find that one
No,
because
of
we
course.
have to go through. But you get the whole, you get sort of the whole gist of the game. So yeah.
That's
so
frickin'
it's kind of,
amazing. I love it.
You know what? I was playing this the other day and I'm like, in a stupid way, it's a goofy game that I found
love it.
kind of fun, and I was like, I'm going to show people this. So
You know, if I had that game when I was younger, I would have learned so
Oh,
much. 'Cause I would
100%.
be all over.
absolutely 100%, absolutely. Can I raise the
Get
chair?
yourself back up. There you
No,
They're going to pull it.
no,
There it is. Yeah.
Wow, come a little higher up. Okay, hold on. This is gonna work. There we go. Okay, yeah. So there you have it. So I mean, cross country Canada is the game. If you want to, if you have a young child out there, you want to teach them about geography, or if you just want to learn how to drive a semi truck and try and not get into an
Yeah,
accident,
it's really-
this is a fun game
It's
that you
really
can occupy
fun.
your time with.
Absolutely.
And it's made it by some Vancouver developer. I don't know if he's still alive. But whoever made this game,
Yes.
thank you very much, because
would
I
be-
thought it was kind of neat.
It would be really fun to play in school, too. Like,
would
could be one of those
you
school
know,
games.
And back in schools, this was video gaming
That's
in
what we did.
1991.
Number munchers
Right.
we had, and there
That's
was a couple
right.
other games that were
For
educational.
those of you who complain about your 120 frame
Yeah,
rate or
yeah.
whatever, I
Get
mean,
your FPS outta here.
Yeah, exactly,
with ya.
exactly. So there you have it. Now, I wanted to talk a little bit about the Saskatoon Berries.
Woo, baby, are they ever hot right
Man,
now.
9-2 to start the season. Like, I mean, you had that slow start, but they are on a roll. They are ripping it up at Cairns Field.
They are.
Have you been to a game yet?
Not yet.
They're fun. Go to a
Yeah.
game. They are a great time. They're fantastic atmosphere.
So good.
And the field's in really good shape. So Saskatoon Berries going along. So they're doing good. I mean, I would love to see a baseball championship in Saskatoon.
Yes,
We've had
please.
almost every other one except ball. So
Bring it home, baby. We had latest episode of Good Sports with Ryan
Yes.
Flaherty had Carter Beck on. This
Oh,
week.
there you go.
And the new
Awesome.
show is up now for people to check out.
Oh,
so.
awesome. Well, certainly watch that, because a lot of great, sort of get to know athletes kind of
Exactly. It's
there.
very
And
cool, yeah.
I saw Gage Grassick, who was
Yeah,
awesome.
That was great. Like having the U Sports Female Athlete of the Year.
Yeah,
Just
right,
in
right
doing
here
it.
in
Like, it was crazy.
Saskatoon.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
she
out
was
of
in
all
the
the
studio.
schools
It was
across
crazy.
Canada,
Yeah, it's
right?
nuts.
Got one. So
Very cool.
So that's great. And then the Saskatchewan Rattlers are rolling along as well. Haven't had quite the success that the Berries had, but they had, I believe they had record attendance at their last
love
game.
that.
I think they
love
they
that.
just about, like, the whole bowl isn't opened up, but
Yeah.
the seats, it was almost sold out. They had 3,500 people, so that's pretty good. So get out if you can and enjoy a Rattlers game, because they're doing well. Again, it's fun, and when you're getting record attendance, it means guys are interested. So that's good.
People
so
are
there
enjoying
you
it.
go. And then in a few months, we're talking Hilltops, be talking Huskies, and of course the Riders won game 1. They
Back
won
at
game
it.
1, but you know what? They didn't. Kind of, I don't know. In the end, they had some
It was
injuries,
shaky.
and it was
It
shaky.
was a shaky finish.
It was shaky
We'll see
finish.
how they
See how they bounce back
respond.
this
Exactly.
weekend. But we got the Riders going this weekend,
And
too.
we have the 13th Melon, our Rider Watch Party show.
Oh, there you go.
4:30. We'll be doing pregame and going to the show as they get to take on the
And
High
watch
Cats.
on Twitch.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, no, right here on YouTube.
Oh, right here on YouTube.
Right here on
Okay,
YouTube.
there you
Yes.
go, there
So
you go.
we'll be here. LB and I. We hang
There
out.
you
We
go.
watch the show. We get some guests. We have a lot of fun. We get smooth. We get some really good food from Smitty's and Bugsy's.
I love
Thank
it.
you to Brad. We love
Thank
them
you,
over there.
Smitty's and Bugsy's.
That's right.
Yes,
So
yes,
it's a lot of
yes,
fun.
yes.
And we'll see
Okay.
if they can keep winning.
Yeah, hopefully they can, because it's been some tough seasons for the Saskatchewan Rough Riders, and of course, if they can put together a nice winning streak to start the season, that kind of sets you up for September and October.
right.
So go Saskatchewan, and yeah, that's what we got going on for sure.
He's my guy.
Ah,
His name is Matt Young
thanks,
from
man.
CTV. Joins us every Thursday. Thank you so much, brother. I always
I love
appreciate it. And thank you for bringing this weird one in, because it was a lot of fun. I
Maybe
really
we could
enjoyed
do like
it.
a series of like goofy
Yes,
games,
yes.
you know, just like weird games you didn't know existed that
I'm in.
are really fun.
Yeah.
We'll try that over the next few
We'll
weeks
do
as
that
well.
for sure. You
Yeah.
have yourself an awesome Thursday.
Yes.
And we'll talk to you next week.
Absolutely.
Man, I love that guy. Hey, the Thursday alarm clock. CTV's Matt Young. Every Thursday you'll see him here as we work on retro gaming and local sports and all the cool stuff in and out and in between and all that. All the good. Thank you again to him. This is the Thursday edition of your show. My name is Gary. Hope you're doing fantastic. If not, we got a nice live read here that might cheer you up a bit. I'm going to tell you about my buddy, Mobley Orente. Okay? When you're asking, I think it's time to spring into my dream home. Well, he's got you there. Okay? The spring's here. And with it being spring, so is the time and your chance to find the perfect home. With mortgage rates coming down, now is the ideal time to buy, as Mobley Orente with TMG The Mortgage Group works with multiple lenders to find the best mortgage for you, saving you time, money, and the one we all really, really, really care about is stress. If you can eliminate that stress, you're doing good things. Whether you're self-employed, a first-time buyer, or have credit challenges, he's always there to help with 24/7 personalized support. And the best part, his services, I had to make sure I read this right because it's unbelievable to read, but his services are completely free. What it says here. Crazy. Plus, he'll continue to assist you long-term with refinancing, renewals, and mortgage strategies. Mobley Orente, mortgages made simple. Give him a call or text him anytime, 306-370-5804. That is a live read, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we do to showcase you, to showcase your business, to showcase what you're trying to accomplish and everything in between. If you got charities, you got organizations, we are here for you. We are the voice of Saskatoon. I'm so amped up right now. Air horn. Really add to it. Did that look cool? Felt cool, yes. You know, when you're only a hand, it's always easy to communicate. It's very, very sweet. So all you got to do to become a part of this amazing movement here of making the world a better place, just send us an email. We even have a song for you to remember it by. It's really catchy. To quote lots of the hip-hop songs from the 80s, and it goes a little something like this. Send an email to contact@dufferinave.com. That is the email. This is the theme song. Little tickle on the back end, pretty good. And once we're done with it, we say, hey, get out of here. Come on now. We also got a website made by Royal Anders, so people that don't know how to navigate websites, such as me, can navigate it. Dufferinave.com. Check it out. Very, very cool. And we also have a Twitch stream. And on that Twitch stream, that is run, by the way, by the Phenom and Uncle Brando. It's their baby. They're doing great, great things. Twitch.tv/Dufferin Ave Media. That's where you find it. So much awesomeness going on. Mondays, we got Gaming with Brooksy. Tuesdays, as Brando and Gary get good at games. As we just finished Super Ninja Boy over there. Looks like we're going to Shining Force next on that one. Friday nights, as Brando and Gary get good at games with guests. Phenom will not be there this Friday, so we're going to bring in a different guest to continue voicing all the characters that come along with playing Final Fantasy VI. So again, tomorrow night around 7, we'll be back at that one again. Be sure to check it out. It's the Hansel of Twitch streams. That's what we call it. So hot right now. All right, Mr. Twitch stream, we're going to go ahead and just get you. Beautiful. Now, we got one more conversation to get to, and it was a lovely one with a beautiful angel prince of a human being. Are we ready to roll into it there, Phenom? All right. Let's see who our final guest is today. This incredible journey continues as this content creation builds and grows, and we become more local and more the voice of Saskatoon. We bring in more old friends who helped us get here, including this man right here, one of my favorite dudes in the world. In the old days, he'd come in, we go on the radio together, and not just my day or your day, but this entire city's day would get better because you're my guy, man. You're a happy dude, and you just want everyone else to be happy, and it makes me so happy. Ian Goodwillie, ladies and gentlemen, in the house.
I am a delight and a treasure, and I'm happy to be here.
I'm so happy.
Yeah.
I'm so happy we finally got you in, as a lot of the guys that I would do, I guess, gimmicks with on the radio have slowly made their way in here, and you're just another one in that line, and I'm so grateful to have you. What do you think of this little studio?
It is fantastic. I gotta say, this is. I've met people who do podcasts.
Yeah.
A lot of people who do podcasts.
There's a lot of them.
And a lot of the time, it's a couple of people with a microphone at a kitchen table.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. If that's what you've got, you do it, you make it work. No judgment. But this is the real deal.
So
That's what this
cool.
is. This is like a full-on set. So much technology staring at me right now.
Yeah, and I don't know how any of it works.
Oh, that doesn't even matter. Who cares?
I know which buttons to push to turn them on and off.
That's all you need.
That's it. You
And
got engineers for that
It
stuff.
works.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, it's funny you talk about that because when we started this place,
Mhm.
every single person I talked to was like, "Oh yeah, you could like set up in just a little table in the kitchen, or for our audio book recording / music vocal recording booth over here, the Truth Booth, thanks to Dr. Hausman Associates. I was told, you know, just go in a closet and put a curtain up." And I was like, "You guys, you're missing the point here." I was having these universal callings, visions of exactly this, of a second set of a Twitch streaming studio. And I told everyone who would say that, I said, "Listen, I want to start with the quality up here and we can work our way up. I don't want to start with the quality down here and have our content be this good but being misrepresented." So we put everything into it.
I think that's a good way to do it because I think when you start too low with something,
Yeah.
I think it's easy to get comfortable with
You're
that.
stunting your growth, right?
Like, and then it's so much work to get to that next level. You start next level, then, I mean, you're already 5 steps ahead of everyone else.
And it motivates you to be
It
better.
does.
That's it. When people come in
Yeah.
here, they say, "Oh, this is not a normal podcast studio." I say, "No, it's a
No.
content creation studio."
Absolutely it is.
And that's it. So we have different options for backgrounds. We got our Twitch stream. Our Twitch stream, man,
Yeah,
it's I call it the Hansel of Twitch streams because it's so hot right now.
very
It's
nice.
so hot, and we're streaming all sorts of games. We're doing like 3 or 4 times a week. It's all of these things were planned out to begin with, and it's slowly we grew into it,
Right.
and now we're using all these different things that we've created, and it's just keeps growing and growing. We have new shows. All this stuff is happening, and it all started in my head, at least, way back with my friend at the old job.
Well, I have to admit, one of the things you just said that I thought was really cool was you talked about growing into it. You and I have worked with so many different businesses
Yeah.
through different phases of our careers,
That's
right?
right.
And you know as well as I do, you see this more often than not, where businesses do what they need for at the moment.
Yes.
And it's not 10 years down the road, it's not going to be enough. Some stuff you can't plan for, like
Mhm.
technology changes, things
Of
like that.
course.
But if you have the capacity to do more than you need at the moment, you have so much more room to grow
That's it.
at a rate you can work with. Because then you're not in a position when you get to that point that you do need to grow. If you don't happen to have the capital on hand and you can't grow, you're not stuck then. You're giving yourself more room. I think it's a smart plan to be able to grow at that kind of pace.
You said the big word, the capital. There's so many things that we want to do beyond this. And those are the things that you
Oh,
just
yeah.
talked about. Like we literally ran out of room in this studio for the next phase or phases of what we're looking to accomplish.
Right.
So now it's not settling in, it's staying on that edge of, you know, trying new things all the time, seeing what
Right.
works, what doesn't. At the same time, now we have to build up some more equity so we could start moving into our on location studios and all these other really cool things that that we have all that sort of began planning out. And it's
Yeah.
there's always that growth. And so I'm very proud of everybody for being able to blindly follow a guy who's been called insane probably over a couple thousand times in the last year or two.
Well, that's your Manson-esque charm,
That's
right? Say it. Well,
Yeah, you know, it's just,
I mean, I'm not saying it's a cult,
of course.
but I'm also not saying it's a cult. We're somewhere in the middle.
When you can go to people that you've known for a long time,
Right.
people that have literally got you to this point and say, "This is for you guys." Like I'm
Nice.
done trying to do stuff for myself. I'm now all about giving back to my friends and the people that kept me alive while I was flopping around in life. And to have that door always open, to have guys like you come in, it means so much because we've all been through it. We've all been through horrible, horrible times, and life has
Yeah.
beaten us all down. And it's nice to know that everyone has a place here where you can come in, relax, hang out, and just feel better.
Oh,
you
totally.
know?
Absolutely, yeah.
And that's sort of the big idea here as we continue to grow with all these different shows and projects that we're doing. Speaking of that, how are you doing, old friend? What's keeping you busy? I know you're the hired gun around these parts, so you're always doing things. Anything exciting going on?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've just, recently started, I love basketball.
Yes, you do.
And I started writing for a basketball site.
This is good.
And then I wrote a few articles and been around for a while. And then I think you and I were talking, and we're talking about me coming in and chatting, and I was like, oh, I'm ready for this basketball site. 2 hours later, they shut down the basketball site.
It's too good.
And I'm like,
You're
yeah,
too good.
yep, that seems about right. But fortunately, they have it's a company that has a wide range of sites
Yes.
covering particularly sports.
Which we love.
So they had another general basketball site going, and they're like, you can switch over to this one. I haven't written anything for it yet because it just literally
Started.
just happened. But I'm like, that figures.
Yeah, you know,
That figures, right?
we
That's
like
what's gonna
bumpy
happen.
roads.
Oh.
They're never just smooth.
Yeah, those ones are interesting.
That's it.
Although occasionally, I think it might have launched the camper off the back of the truck. It was too bumpy. It just
Yeah.
shot right off.
Just ghost
yeah.
camper rolling down the road.
Yeah. I'm interested
Ah.
to get rolling writing. I specifically, I'm very interested in writing some stuff about changes in coaching for the Knicks. That's-
Tibbs.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy.
It's one of those ones where I was surprised and not completely surprised.
Well, because it's New York, right?
It's New York. And Tibbs, there's two things with Tibbs. And I think Kenny on Inside the NBA said it best.
Kenny.
Kenny said, Tibbs wouldn't play 9 guys in a baseball game. And I'm like, yeah, that kind of sums it up. He runs his starters ragged throughout the season and the playoffs.
Oh, I love that.
And that wears them out, and it means his bench isn't developed.
Yep. Cold bench.
Basically, they're very cold, and so and he's done a bit better this year. But I mean, you see you can see Brunson's a heck of a player.
Love him.
Hart, so many guys on that team.
Cat. I'm a cat guy.
I love Cat
Yeah.
too, but he's got to stop making dumb fouls.
Yeah.
He's 10 years in at this point.
Yep.
He's just you see some of the things he does. It's like midway through the second quarter, I'm gonna hack a guy at center court for no reason. You're like, why?
Why are we doing this?
Why
bro?
are we doing this?
Yeah.
It's not like it wasn't. It's not even accidental. He's like,
Yeah.
oh,
It's just lazy.
I'm like, you big goon, come
Yeah.
on.
I will say this though, as a budget gambler,
Yeah.
I love putting money down on the Knicks to cover some combo stats because their starters, they ain't coming off the court. You know
No,
what I mean?
they're
So
not.
you can get a Brunson and a Cat for like 45 total total points, rebounds, and assists. They'll
Easy.
cover all day because they're on the court for 45 minutes a night. So
But-
I'm gonna miss
absolutely.
that with Tibbs getting tossed
Yeah.
out, but.
yeah.
It'll be interesting. It's another cool thing with them. Yeah, welcome to Basketball Talk with Ian Goodwillie. Another cool thing with all of that is the coaches around the league were just stunned. Like, how would it be not surprising to us that New York would do something so crazy and out of line with the norm?
Yeah.
But all the coaches I can't believe it. They can't do that. Everyone's saying he's going to find another job because he's Coach Tibbs.
Yeah.
But still,
Well, he did. He's the most successucable coach New York has had in what, 25 years or more?
literally, and that doesn't even get him some leeway. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it still remains a little bit of a shock, and I guess there's also been some issues. I'm not sure if Jalen's dad's going to be sticking around as a coach either. There's been some players
yeah.
unhappy with that. It's a little awkward being a coach on a team. I don't care what sport it is. It's a little awkward being a coach on a team with your son.
Think
That's-
about all the teams we played with growing up, the coach's son, how much shit they had to go through. Just so no one would be like, oh, you're favoring your son.
Yeah.
Now put that on the tippity top level. Yeah.
It's an awkward situation. I'm honestly surprised it's one they let happen. But I guess it just kind of happened.
That's
I mean, they didn't plan for it.
Yeah. You got to make some changes or else
Yeah.
the New York media will eat you alive. So
Speaking of bets, my favorite bet that somebody made recently.
love it already.
I don't know. There's some guys in the U.S. They bet on. I think it was on the most recent Chicago Sky versus Fever game. Caitlin, of course, sitting out.
Yeah.
They bet $250,000
Oh.
that Angel Reese would miss her first shot,
Yes.
and they, of course, as no one is shocked by, won that bet.
Yes. Without a single worry. And the
Nope.
shot was probably right under the rim.
Oh, it was, and
Yeah.
she just kind of bounced off the edge and out. I think she scored 4 points that
She
game.
did. She did.
And she had a dozen rebounds. She's a heck of a rebounder. I forget who it was. Someone in the U.S. was talking. One of the ESPN talking heads
Yeah.
was going on about how Angel Reese is going to be the Michael Jordan of the WNBA
saw
eventually.
that.
I'm like,
Come on, man.
okay. Getting lots of rebounds doesn't make you Michael Jordan. It makes
No,
you Dennis
that's Rodman. Thank
And
you.
there
You're the worm, bro.
There is nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
That is
Know
incredible.
your lane.
Dennis Rodman
Hell
was
of
an
a career.
amazing rebounder.
Yeah.
He was a lunatic,
Yeah.
but he was an amazing rebounder.
Yeah.
There's nothing. If that's Angel Reese's career, that she's one of the greatest rebounders in the history of the W,
Pretty good.
that's a fantastic career.
Yeah.
Nothing to be ashamed of
That
there.
ain't MJ, bro.
But
That ain't MJ.
that's not MJ.
Well, we'll leave it with this. Walking into that game, Angel Reese, you see her? She was basically walked the runway. She had this,
Yeah.
you know, very modern, stylized, beautiful outfit. And she's
Yep.
posing for the camera like she's this
Yep.
all-powerful being. And she makes it all about her. She goes out, and then they lose by 30 to a Caitlin Clark-less team, and she puts up 4 points.
Well, exactly. And it wasn't just that. They didn't have Sophie Cunningham.
Yeah.
There was a couple other people
This is
injured
it.
too. This was a weekend fever team. And
Should
they
have been an easy
still-
win.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
This is the thing I always think about Angel is I feel like consistently she's more focused on building her brand outside.
That's
of
what I'm
the
saying. That's my
W.
whole point of her
Yeah.
walking in and walking the runway on her walk to
It
the
is, and that's
locker
why
room.
it reminds me. She reminds me even more of Rodman. Do you remember the finals in the
He's
NBA?
off to Vegas, baby.
When he left to Vegas, but when they were playing, it was when they were Bulls. It was Bulls and the Jazz. It was the Mailman and Stockton.
Yeah.
But that was the same point that Rodman was wrestling, and he was
Yeah.
partnered with Hollywood Hulk Hogan,
That's right.
and Malone was partnered with Diamond Dallas
DDP,
Page.
baby.
And they
Dang.
on the court were like tripping each other up and wrestling around to the point that Marv Albert was like, "Knock it off!" Like, and that's kind of I guess obviously I don't think Angel's gonna start wrestling or anything, but that's kind of the vibe I get where
Yeah.
I'm like,
You're looking for more than
Where's-
just your NBA career or
where's your
WNBA.
yeah, absolutely like what is your focus? Is your focus on basketball? I forget who it was. Again, there's so many ESPN talking heads.
There
I
is.
lose track. But one of them made a joke and he said, if you locked Angel Reese in a basketball court for a weekend, she'd come out with 10,000 rebounds and 10 points. Just by herself. And I'm like,
Not wrong.
what are you going to do? Dispute that?
No, it's almost like she wants to get those rebound stats. It's almost like she's missing on purpose so she can be Dennis Rodman.
Some people say that. I don't think she is. I think she's just that bad at shooting. Like,
Stay in your lane, girl.
I think she's got a she's one of the most blocked players in the W.
Yeah.
She misses more within 4 feet of the basket than most people do from 3 points.
Yep.
And she keeps taking these long twos.
Yeah.
I'm like, step back a foot and miss the 3. Who cares? Like, you know.
And this will be the final thought because we got to
Yes.
get going here, but I will say this. We are talking about her right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
So she's accomplished something.
Sure, she definitely has.
Yeah. It's just not, I don't think it's what she's wanting to accomplish.
I don't think it's what I don't feel like this is her intention.
Yeah.
Like she wants to be viewed as, and like, this is the thing. Like this isn't a pro Caitlin Clark thing
No.
either. I think she's great. She's not the best player in the WNBA by far. This is still a league with Asia Wilson in it. Let's be honest, and
Absolutely.
Kelsey Plum, and a roster
big
of other
names.
incredible
Hell yeah.
talents. So this is just about that. But at the same time, eh,
His name is Ian Goodwillie, best friend of this show, best friend of this family. I love him so much, dude. Thank you for making it in, and we'll get you back in here more as we continue to grow because I always love catching up with you, brother.
absolutely, man.
Thank you so much for all the awesome talk.
You got it, buddy.
Seriously, absolutely love that man, the great Ian Goodwillie in the house, another member of this team, of this family, coming home. As we spent a lot of time over the years making friends. We don't just say treat others how you want to be treated. We don't just talk about golden rules. I spent my whole career doing that. And because I spent my whole career treating others how I want to be treated and putting others first, everybody is more than happy to come here and hang out in this incredible content creation studio. So very, very cool and very grateful and very thankful to have yet another guy from the old career come in here and hang out and just do good things. Are we Frankies? My man. Another great show. Ooh, Phenom. Thank you, buddy. Give me some love. There he is. Look at that. A hand. Always grinding that dude. Very well done. Now to the great Curtis Anderson. Phenom Senior, if you will. Making it in, going out of his way just to kick the show off with us because we had a spot. He's like, if you need me, I'm there. I said, I'd love to have you, brother. And of course, he's here. That's the type of guy he is. CTV's Matt Young. Always a pleasure to check in with him as a Crossroad Canada or whatever it's called. It still blows my mind. The Canadian Oregon Trail. I think Phenom dropped that one. It's very cool. So thanking him for bringing that one in and seeing Saskatoon in a video game. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And of course, that's a crutch. Ooh, I did it. I did one of my crutches. It's been so long. Of course. Whenever you hear a host say, of course, and of course, all you're doing is just killing time. Like you can have a full conversation without ever needing those two words. And of course, like you should know. No. And finally, a big thank you to Ian Goodwillie for stopping by. Absolutely love that dude. Tomorrow, we're going to be back at it. as the Friday Fun Table will be in effect. A busy one in here. Fridays get busy in here. We got Friday Fun Table, and we got some CCO recording. Out to our brothers in the CCO Nation. And then we got Final Fantasy VI back at it, minus the Phenom, as we are doing my first ever time playing it. Super intense, a lot of fun. And we voice all the characters. That's really good. Brando and Gary get good at games with guests is going to be going on. So that's what we got going on tomorrow. And then we'll be rolling on the weekend. By the way, U.S. Open going on in golf. Very, very cool. We'll update you on that as well. We get back into hockey tomorrow night, Game 4. Go Oilers, go. I think we can all say that, right? Go Oilers, go. Possibly, maybe. Yeah. Go Oilers, go. And yeah, go Berries, man. Those Berries are unstoppable. So proud. So proud. So proud of local ball, baby. That's sweet. So there you have it. Another great show in the books. Thank you, as always, most of all to you. You are the heart and soul of this show. This is your show. And I'm so grateful and happy and thankful that you allow me to drive the truck every day and get us through it as we continue to try to make the world a better place. And with that, I want to remind you, karma is so very real. If you do good things, they will start happening. They'll start happening to you. This whole studio is proof of that, I promise you. Have a great rest of your Thursday night. We'll talk to you tomorrow.